What's going on, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today, and today we are going up against Dragoon. Now, Dragoon, rocking out with a Gorbis, Espeon, Electabuzz? Hey, I mean, I can't say nothing. I got Haunter, Swellow, Skunk Tank, and Flygon. Definitely some NU Pokemon. Don't know what's going on there. Espeon's, I believe Espeon's UU, but, and Swellow is too, and Flygon, I believe, is some UU/NU Pokemon. Very interesting. I'm kind of curious to see how this game works out for our opponent. Let's see. What do we do for a lead here? How devastating would it be if we just let Gyarados get some setup right off the bat, or even Scizor? Yeah, knowing that. Oh no, I can go Alakazam. No, that's gonna take definitely Alakazam. Let's go Scizor. How do you stop the Scizor setup? I want to know. Like, I'm with your team. Like, how would you stop a Scizor setup? Dragoon. Curious. Because Scizor is a very, very popular Pokemon. So, yeah. Give me your answer right now. I'm expecting screens. Espeon? Maybe, potentially. This is the biggest reason, one of the reasons why I actually... No, I don't have Brick Wreck on this Scizor. I have, Rock Smash. Never mind. That's okay. Even if I get to +6 Scizor, if you have Reflect set up, like, that's no big deal. Ooh, okay. So I'm Lum Berry on the Scizor. So that's perfectly fine by me. Like, if you want, that usually means that they're gonna go a little bit more passive, trying to set stuff up. But that's fine, because I'll get the +4. Easy +4 here. He's either A, expecting a switch, B, maybe even, yeah, maybe you're expecting me to be, I don't know. Are you expecting me to be Lum Berry? But there's no way. Right, I mean, anyway, either way. He goes into Gorbis. Gorbis definitely is a Pokemon that has Shell Smash. I believe it's famous for Shell Smash / Baton Pass. Baton Pass being an illegal strategy for Smogon, but definitely don't mean that our opponent cannot be pulling that off. But hey, I'm okay with me. Let me get that +6 Scizor, and then we'll find out what you're doing here in a second. But at this point, Scizor has not yet taken any damage. He got the Gorbis in, but the Gorbis is like, hey, he didn't go to sleep. He had a Lum Berry in the back pocket. Gorbis. That's a speedy Gorbis. That actually hit really hard, too. That's just good information to note, actually. He outsped me, so therefore I have to go for Bullet Punch. This is +6 Technician Boost. And it survives? I mean, I know it was resisted and all that, but it survived? And it KOs the Scizor? Where? What? How? Okay. I'm sleeping on Gorbis now. I need to use Gorbis. Going to Alakazam. Like I say, he has a Skunk Tank on his team. So I'm mostly expecting that Skunk Tank to come out to fight the Alakazam, right? So let's go with the Substitute. Sub, okay, maybe he's not switching. Okay, that's fine too. If you don't want to switch, you don't want to switch. Shell Smash, there it is. Okay. So we have a few options. We can actually click any of our moves, and it's not a wrong move. We can go Nasty Plot to get our special attack up, but we do have to be worrisome. We could go Focus Blast, expecting the Skunk Tank, but we're behind the sub, so I don't think that's the best play. I think the safe play is Psychic, just to get damage out. He has to attack our sub here, and that's a dead Gorbis. Kind of curious to see why he didn't want to switch though. Like, why did you just let Gorbis stay in here? I could have dropped him the last turn, but obviously we didn't. That Gorbis hits like a truck, man. Like, I low-key kind of want to get a Gorbis on a team now and use it. Daggum. That was crazy. Was not expecting that. Alright, there's a Skuntank. I don't have to worry about Pursuit anymore in this generation. Sucker Punch, maybe. Flamethrower, Night Slash. It's kind of some of the moves that he's used to playing on. Let's go into Gyarados. Gyarados just kind of threatens, and he doesn't really threaten Gyarados too much, especially while he's intimidated. Unless he has Thunderbolt. He very well could have it. Thunderbolt. If you have Flamethrower, most of the time you can run Thunderbolt. Looks like it is a physical set, but hey, that's after that's -1 and it did that much damage. That's crazy. I do believe even if he can get, even if he goes for another crunch, we should be all right. Hey, if we can get this Gyarados set up onto the Electabuzz, very interesting Choice Scarf potential. I don't know, actually. That is a reason to run Electabuzz over Electivire. If you're wanting to run a Choice Scarf, Electabuzz does have a little bit more speed than Electivire. And that would definitely be a good enough reason. If that's the case, he's going to go for the electric attack for sure. And I got to save the Gyarados. Do I? Yeah, I have to. For right now, anyway, because yes, we got the Gliscor that can handle the Skuntank as well, but Gyarados would be a good sweeping Pokemon because this Gliscor is all about the defense. It don't really have too much attacking. It's not a very aggressive Gliscor, I'll tell you that. That's a so it's not scarfed. So he duped me there. You juked me, man. You juked me, man. That's not very nice of you to do so. I had a +1 Gyarados. And you juked me thinking that you were Choice Scarfed. It's not very nice Gliscor, are you? Or not very nice Electabuzz, are you? Alright, so expecting the Ice Punch again. I just wanted to get the Poison Hill Recover. Because I do think that's going to be important to keep as much health on our Gliscor as possible. Now we're, relatively healthy. Expecting another Ice Punch. Do we survive? No. Well, we might. It'd be close. It would be close. I'm gonna go for it. If we survive, then this is huge. We do 2 HP. That's huge. That's huge. That's nice. Because that's a huge threat out of our Gyaradoses that we don't have to worry about. Fantastic. Thank you, Gliscor. See that protect? People ask, why you run Protect on Gliscor? Why don't you run Defog? Well, that's the reason why I run Protect on Gliscor. Gives me exactly enough HP so I can survive. Thank you, Gliscor. Thank you. Never thought I would be threatened by Electabuzz though, but Electabuzz is technically faster. I feel like it's more aggressive than Electivire. Definitely, I feel like it's definitely more aggressive. Letting Flygon take me out. If it wants to, it can. Boom Burst. Fantastic. Special Boom Burst is interesting though. We have Blissey. Blissey has Ice Beam. That's all we need, really, to deal with the Flygon here. Definitely, probably scares it out. Because there's not much that this Flygon can do to us, but this Blissey, it thrives on just getting the free hits off. Hey, you're switching? Okay, fine. Swellow, wrong Pokemon to switch into, though. Swellow will not like the Stealth Rocks plus this Ice Beam. Ooh, my man. Ooh, I feel sorry for that bird. Let's just murder that, please. That's a sign of a frozen Swellow. Hey, I guess we're putting it in the freezer. We're gonna eat it later, You wanna want some Swellow? because that's what we preserved it for everyone. There, Skunk Tank. You know what? Curious, really. I mean, what do you want to do? You know, it does hit like a truck though. That with that crunch, poisons and jab as well. Okay, okay. Hey, we can throw you a thunder, and you're not gonna like this. 60% chance of paralyzation. Do we get it? Looky there, looky there. I love this Blissey. I love this Blissey set. 60% chance when you go for thunder, as long as you land it. It's always fun. We're gonna go ahead and go into Gyarados now. I was gonna go into Gyarados either if I got the paralyzation or not this turn. This just guarantees me the Intimidate that I need. It lets me go for the Earthquake too. Most likely, as long as we survive. I mean, he hits so hard. Like, Skunk Tank's hitting hard. Gorbis and Skunk Tank, I guess, are kind of underrated. Because they're hitting really hard. That's a -1 and he did that much damage. I'm just saying. Yeah, we go for EQ here. Pick up this KO, and now he's down to his last Pokemon. And we got a whole army of Pokemon in the back to fight, so we're good. We're just gonna let Gyarados lead the charge, and we're gonna be good to go. Flygon. That's right, that's right. And Blissey has this thing beat. Oh, he has 2. I've been doing that a lot here lately, thinking I've got down to the last Pokemon, and yet they have 2. Blissey could probably beat Flygon. He went for Boom Burst, even if he... this is a odd play actually, but even if he goes for the ground attack, which I doubt he does, like, I'm expecting the Boom Burst again, because that's kind of what he went for last time. Yeah, Haunter can, you know, take it like a champion, really, and then fire off a Shadow Ball. Haunter's just kind of fun to play with. If you guys haven't played with a Haunter yet, I highly recommend it. You go into Espeon, onto a Shadow Ball. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, dude. Did you not expect that? Like, did you not expect a Shadow Ball there? I don't know, but Haunter just murdered your Espeon, dude. And that's awesome. That's great for me. Hey, Flygon takes a little bit more Stealth Rocks. You know, Espeon did nothing, by the way. It just came in and fainted, and now we're in this weird situation where you had to come back out. Flamethrower again. Not again, but interesting you don't have a dragon move. Very, very interesting. He's probably Choice Scarfed. Flamethrower, guaranteed not KO onto the Gyarados. Like ever. So Haunter did his job. Forced the switch, kind of. And, you know, Espeon just dropped. Espeon could not take it. Yeah, it's Choice Scarfed. So yeah, even though Gyarados is going to be very, very low, Gyarados at this range will never faint to a Flamethrower. And all we gotta do is clean it up. So you know what? Good stuff, you know? I mean, we kind of got scared with 2 of their Pokemon, the Skunk Tank and the Gorbis. Never thought I'd say those 2 words in my life. But we were. We were kind of scared of those 2 Pokemon. And they put in some crazy work for our opponent. But unfortunately, we are rocking out with some more powerful stuff. So Dragoon, great game. You play fantastic with the Pokemon you have. Hopefully we battle again soon. Alright guys, let's get to game number 2. Oh no. Oh no. Mexico is who I'm going up against. I hope I'm not butchering your name, but you're rocking out with Venusaur. My boy Ambipom. Ambipom, why are you up against me, man? I know I haven't used you in a hot minute, but don't mean you can come up and battle against me. Gardevoir, Magnezone, Donphan, and Infernape. This team looks solid. This team, I'm in love with this team that our opponent's using. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. Okay, so lead-wise, what do we need to do here? Is it... he's got some several different leads. Donphan and Ambipom are probably your first two leads, but Infernape could definitely be a lead too. Magnezone could be a lead. You got some tough stuff. You got some really good stuff. But really and truthfully, Gliscor kind of beats everything. At least it kind of gives us a good starting point. And then from there, if we can get Alakazam going, once we get rid of that Gardevoir, we're probably in a good spot. Wouldn't hurt to go ahead and get rid of that Magnezone as well, though. Would not hurt to get rid of Gardevoir, Magnezone, then Alakazam Sleep. That's our game plan. That should be our game plan. Monkey Do. I was expecting Ambipom when I heard Monkey, but no, it's Infernape, which is the other monkey. So we got our Gliscor. I feel like this is just going to be a decent trade of Stealth Rock for Stealth Rock. So definitely okay with that. He might just switch out to, knowing that this is not a good matchup for an Infernape. You know, you're up against a Gliscor. Probably don't even want to reveal if you're a mix ape or not yet. Obviously, this is turn 1 in the game. Yeah, set him Stealth Rocks, just so that way he can rapid spin them away, you know. Helping you out, though, you know. I'm gonna help you get your rapid spin. You know, I mean, I'm just that kind of guy, you know. I want to help. While you rapid spin, though, I will be knocking off. Let's see, he didn't go for Ice Shard. Expecting, yeah, rapid spin, 100%. That's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna complain too much. He lost an item. So, I mean, hey, it's not the end of the world. I'm okay with that. Ice Shard now. We're going to Gyarados just to take it. Get the Donphan intimidated too, so don't do it nowhere near as much damage. And y'all remember back in the day, y'all playing probably Pokemon. It was for me Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Silver. All right, so like, I guess you, as a little kid, you just didn't know what base stats were. Well, I would put Surf onto like a Gyarados, and I would start sweeping everyone with Surf Gyarados, dude. Beating everybody up with Surf Gyarados. I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. You know, then you start playing competitive Pokemon, you're like, oh man, I was doing the total opposite of what was good. You know what I'm saying? Doing the total opposite, because Gyarados is not too much of a good special attacker. But you know how fun that would be to have a opposite team, which I've done this before. You expect one thing, but you get something totally different, you know. And then have like a Surf Gyarados, dude. That would be kind of fun. That would be fun. You know, our initial plan was to get the Alakazam sweep, but I'm almost feeling like we can get the Gyarados sweep here. Are you potentially Focus Sash Magnezone though? Even if you are, getting the damage on you right here is not the end of the world. Like, yeah, you might KO me. You're not Focus Sash though. Yeah. Who runs Focus Sash Magnezone? I'm sure there's that person. I'm sure there's a person that runs Focus Sash Magnezone. Communication with the other trainer was interrupted. You can't handle the Gyarados. Well, and just for that, guys, I mean, Gyarados is just that busted. Everyone should know that. I mean, we made him mad. We made him mad. Anyway, guys, let's battle this guy. Let's battle this guy for I guess a game number 3 for this video. That'll be fine. Pollux. Pollux. Nice to meet you, Pollux. We'll go through this whole scenario for you guys. So you see, it's all that simple. Oh, come on, Pollux. He's been sitting in this room for like 53 minutes, and this is the first time I've seen him move. And okay, so I will find us a game 3 for you guys. All right, I'll be back. Alrighty, we're going up against Steven. Steven's rocking out with Latios, Clefable, Rotom, Infernape, Gliscor, and Heatran. Hey, you know how cool it would be to beat a Latios of a Haunter? Like, that would just be kind of cool. So that's my game. That's one of my goals into this battle. See if we can beat Latios with a Haunter. Everything's pretty standard. This looks like a team that you would go up against back when BDSP first came out. And really and truthfully, nothing changes. It's pretty okay to go with Scizor just to get a nice little U-turn off, and you kind of start pivoting out to wherever you think can be a pretty good Pokemon to fight. If he does lead the Heatran, though, we definitely need a hard switch to the Gyarados, because we don't want to our Lum Berry, we don't want to be wasted on just because of a random Heatran flame body. So it's better just hard switch in that situation. Alright, Latios coming out. Yeah, we're fine. U-turn. Because predicting a switch, probably in the Heatran, and that would save if I got burned. Because that's literally what I said we need to try and prevent. That would not be good. Let's see. Thank you. No burn. Whew. I mean, I do have the Lum, so it's not the end of the world, but still. Yeah, hard into Gyarados here. Basically, this team, this kind of team that they got, as long as they have a lot of answers, right, to all your stuff. But if you can start, as long as you keep doing damage to them, they're not going to be able to keep up with you. And as soon as you knock out one of their Pokemon, they really can't do anything. Now, expecting the Rotom to come in here, we actually want to go into Blissey. Gyarados is threatening the Heatran, so now we go into Blissey. Now, Blissey doesn't get punished if the Heatran does stay in. We're not punished at all, but I'm expecting the Rotom. There it is. Fantastic. In this situation, we basically kind of forced. We're already reading our opponent's hands pretty well. We can go for Thunder here. And if he goes into a ground type to take the said Thunder, we already caught him off guard because we have the Ice Beam as well. So then we're just in a good spot. Gliscor, fantastic. You know, I'd like to see the Gliscor actually right here. This is fantastic because, you know, Gliscor definitely will not like to take an Ice Beam, and I've seen these calcs on this Blissey before. It's like a free hit KO from Earthquake from a defensive Gliscor to KO this Blissey, where our Ice Beam is like maybe a 2-hit, if not a 1-hit KO. So, you know, I mean, are they really wanting to stay in here? No, of course not. This is free damage, though. Free damage. Potential to freeze here, too, which is nice. It means that be forced to go for the Flare Blitz over a close combat, which they did not get frozen. Now, fire types are able to get frozen as well, just so that you guys do know that. We do have a video on the channel where this exact Blissey actually froze a Heatran, and I thought that was hilarious. The lava monster gets frozen. Yeah, that's always fun. Anyway, Gyarados comes out a little bit afraid of a potential Thunder Punch here, but that's okay. Rotom will probably come back in just to wall the Gyarados. We never want Gyarados into the fight where it's Rotom versus Gyarados. I'd much rather see Blissey get sacked here than the matchup where it's Rotom versus Gyarados. Just because Rotom will start gaining a lot of momentum. I want to keep the momentum on our side, and I'm free to just keep throwing these Ice Beams out, right? Because, yeah, sure, you can stay in with your Rotom, but most likely you're going to Vote Switch, probably predicting the Thunder into your Gliscor. Knowing that this Rotom is going for Vote Switches, it's getting the first turn, so it starts becoming risky for him. Because if I get a freeze onto a Heatran, right? I mean, Heatran doesn't threaten me, dude. Like, it really doesn't. I gotta keep Blissey in to fight this all day. Do I want to? Probably not. Because Blissey can't really do too much, but I don't imagine the Heatran can be doing too much to us either. We do have the 60% chance of paralyzing this thing. And that might be the move that we wanted to go for here. Stealth Rock, that's fine. That's fine. Because any damage that we can put on this Heatran, it will stick, because Heatran does not have a good recovery attack. So that, hey, that doesn't look like much damage, but the paralyzation is what's really nice. Heatran, knowing that he cannot do much to me, and I know I can't do much to him, this could be a pretty big double switch. At least predicting a double switch, as I'm going to go for Ice Beam. As he actually stays in. Okay, that's fine. That is A-okay. Lava Plume. He could have went for Magnet Storm if he had it, but Lava Plume definitely isn't doing no damage either. He has to be fishing for a burn, though. There's no way now he's gonna feel safe going into the Gliscor, right? There's no way, and I do need to know. Do I need to know? No, I don't have to. I don't have to test that. Yeah, there's no way you would want to go into Gliscor, knowing that I'm clicking the Ice Beam over the Thunder. This will be the last turn I'm gonna be clicking Ice Beam though. Next turn I'm gonna be switching. Knowing that you're going for the Lava Plume, you're not doing much of Blissey, but you're willing to stay in a fight. That's fine. I mean, because technically, from what he's seeing is that, hey, it's a win battle for him right now. It's not really. I'm just trying to catch your Pokemon off guard. Because Gyarados can definitely come in here. It'd be nice to see a fully paralyzed Heatran right now. Just that way Gyarados doesn't have to take no damage. But even if Gyarados has to take a Lava Plume, it's not the end of the world. We should live. Even after the Stealth Rocks, that was a lot of Stealth Rock damage, but we should be fine. Nope, we're unlucky. Okay. So, basically, I mean, this is rinse and repeat, right? Rotom's going to be coming out. Maybe. He might be sacking out this Heatran too, though. And this is the fine time to actually go for a potential Waterfall here, knowing that he might have kept the Heatran in. He didn't though. He's going into Rotom. Rotom is the right play here. So now, like I said, we got Gyarados trapped in against this Rotom. This Rotom is Choice Scarfed. This Rotom wants to go for Vote Switch. We can go into the Gliscor play here. If we commit ourselves to this Gliscor play, we'll be alright. Because then that Rotom can't do anything to us. As long as he's going to Vote Switch or Thunderbolt, then it's forcing him to switch and I can set up my own Stealth Rocks. Fantastic, that's what you want to see right there. Actually, this is the first time we actually got to see the Leftovers take on him, so he is actually not locked in. So is that still okay to go for the Stealth Rocks here? Or do we need to actually switch out to Blissey? Actually, that's fantastic though, because that'll give yeah, we'll stay in. We'll set up Stealth Rocks because Bruno, aka the Alakazam, is getting closer and closer to coming out to sweep. Yeah, Hydro Pump. Unfortunately, does not miss. Well, it only misses if I use it. I mean, really, let's be honest. And dude, I have a history with Rotom Wash, okay? This is back in VGC when I was playing VGC, but dude, me and Rotom Wash do not get along very well. We just don't. We have bad chemistry together, you know? But that's okay. That's okay. I got Alakazam out here now. Alakazam definitely should be threatening that Rotom. I don't see even how that Rotom can one-shot us. So I'm okay with setting up a nasty plot here. It forces the switch, maybe into the Heatran if he's going to Volt Switch Heatran. We do have Focus Blast. It's definitely not a very consistent attack, but hey, if you're hitting your Hydro Pumps, I should be allowed to hit my Focus Blast. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Could definitely go into the Yambi Pump too, though. That wouldn't be too good. Latios. Okay, that's fine. I wish I had Shadow Ball. I really do, but I don't. I need to save Alakazam. So now do we hard into Blissey or Scizor? I think we go hard Scizor. And just U-turn again. Especially if you're setting up, he'll stay in. If he switches, no, okay, Draco Meteor, yeah. He'll probably go into Heatran. That's probably an easy Rock Smash, to tell you honest truth. Yeah, I'm almost okay with that. Let me get that Rock Smash off. Yeah, I mean, that's an obvious switch. Probably into the Heatran, because no one ever expects Rock Smash Scizor. Because, you know, I mean, that's not even a thing. I like Rock Smash, though. It helps me with the defense drops. Brick Break's not bad. There's the Flame Body. What did I tell you guys? It had Flame Body this whole time. At least we're in this scenario right here where we actually are threatening the KO. We prop our Lum Berry, which is fine. That didn't bother me. Now we can Rock Smash, pick up this KO. Right? No, I guess we scare Heatran out. We scare him out. Gliscor has to come in to take him for his buddy. Because, you know, I mean, usually Heatrans can wall us, but not this time. Not this time. The only drawback is I don't have Roost onto the Scizor, and this Scizor in particular, if it had Roost as a 5th move, it would be busted. It would be just outright too good. I'm gonna go Swords Dance and then we'll go Bullet Punch. He has a -1 on his defense. Yeah, we'll take it. Scizor is bogey. When you give it that max HP, max attack Scizor, it's bogey, so it can take a bunch of hits, but then it can actually deal out a bunch of damage as well. Am I expecting this to KO this Gliscor? Heck no. I'm just trying to get damage. I'm just trying to get damage at this point. As much damage as I can. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's good damage right there. Did you see that much damage? That did a lot of damage, but that's a -1 Gliscor. That's why it did so much. And that's all due to the Rock Smash. Getting the defense drop. Got that Gliscor super low. Now we can go out into Alakazam. Do forget, but this is a Life Orb. You forget because you don't see the Life Orb recoil from it, but you know, I mean, it's there. It's just because of our ability. We're gonna hit super hard, so you gotta switch into the Heatran. Ooh, how much is our Psychic doing though? If our Psychic's a 2-hit KO, I'm gonna go Psychic a second time. How much? Yeah, we're Psychicing. There's no reason to go for Focus Blast there in this situation. Yeah, never. We'll Psychic again. We guarantee this KO onto the Heatran. And then we're looking good. We're looking really, really good. Like, Alakazam might be here to clean everything up. I shouldn't say that because I shouldn't say that just yet. But we do got a huge threat out of the way. Clefable coming out. Okay, how much? Yeah, let's just go for another Psychic. How much? We gotta be doing a lot of damage here. Life Orb boosted, I mean, Because it's not a stat boost, so therefore, if it is unaware, we're still getting our life orb boosted psychics off. So this is probably going to do a lot of damage. This should do a lot of damage. How much damage are we talking about, though? That's the fun part. How much damage are we actually talking about? See, that's not bad damage. Moonblast will come out. Does that even KO? Does that KO? It does KO. Critical hit. I don't think it was supposed to KO. I think we were going to live in the red. I think we would. I think we would have lived in the red. So that's a bit upsetting. Going to Gyarados. Gyarados is going to take a lot from Stealth Rocks. But we're still going to be alive. We're sitting at like 26 HP. We're fine. We're fine. You just can't do any more switch-ins. Go Waterfall here just to pick up this Clefable, right? There's no reason... yeah, that's fine too. Switch. Because this is free damage. Onto the Rotom, which we now know that it's not Scarfed. So Gyarados might be able to outspeed it and at least get some damage off. If we can get a turn of flinch. If we can flinch it this turn, just start flinching it to death, that would be awesome. That would work out. If he KOs me with the Vote Switch and we can get a good switch in, we are running out of Pokemon. Blissey and Haunter really kind of in a tough situation, but you know, I mean, we still got some hope. We gotta go for the right plays though. We still got some hope. Don't help though, does it, that he has a Latios? It really don't help. Alrighty, what you bringing out, man? Alright, so Gliscor comes out. Gliscor, if it is an offensive build, it will outspeed our Haunter, but if it's not, it will never out. I mean, it's a base 100. This Haunter's a base 95, but Haunter should outspeed because of how EVs. We should outspeed him. Second, too, if he can't go for Earthquake, he has to go for Knockoff. Yeah, you gotta switch. That's basically what I'm saying. But Fable coming out. Interesting. I guess you're sacking it, so that way then you can bring out the Latios to fight a Haunter, which is, I think, a little bit called overkill, but you know, probably the best thing for him to do. Would that force us to go into Blissey? It probably will. Yeah. Would they set up though? I think we have to play smart. We have to go into Blissey here. We got 3 minutes left. We gotta keep Blissey alive. We got just soft boil. Not for the whole 3 minutes, hopefully. You know, I mean, hopefully we don't have to do that. But Latios is gonna be hitting super hard. And knowing that our Focus Sash is procced on our Haunter, we're gonna have to. There's probably not a chance that Haunter beats Latios now. Unfortunately. Rotom. Now there's some good synergy here. Some really good synergy with Haunter and Blissey. So we'll definitely have to see if we can pull that off. Some more HP. What is that Rotom want? Really, what did the Rotom come in here to really do? Because I don't know. Vote Switch. Predicting a... Going Vote Switch. And I'm going to go Ice Beam. Thunderbolt. Ah, okay. Okay. Potential Freeze. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? No. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I was predicting the Gliscor to be Vote switched in, but if he's going all the offensive right now, be my guess. Because I can get this KO, at least. We know how washing machines don't like being struck by lightning, you know, so You can definitely do that. He negates my leftovers by burning me, which is not very, very good, but you know, it is what it is. We, some thunder hit his washing machine, now it exploded. So, you know, I mean, all that happens. You know, that's just called life. Blissey had nothing to do with that. What comes in here? I think he's kind of ran out of options. Right, Infernape, yeah, that's right, you do have that. Expecting close combat or Flare Blitz. I mean, Flare Blitz is probably the safest thing for him to do, actually. So let's go Thunder. If it's close combat, okay, good. Flare Blitz. Do we live? Please tell me we live. 31 HP. Infernape Psych 1. Hit the Thunder. Hit the Thunder. Thank you. Thank you. Blissey. Blissey. Okay. But we took a lot of damage. Just because of that. I think that's how we lose the game. We just took so much damage from that. I probably should have soft boiled. But let's see. Latios. Let's see who won. Let's see who won. I think we took too much damage. Thomas ran. You lost to Steven. Ah, good game, Steven. I think it ended up being 2-2 at the end. I think we both had 2 Pokemon, but he had more HP. Good game. Alright, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys are new. This is Wi-Fi Merman signing out. Peace.